I have kept a bias point in this video, so before commenting anything in this video or taking down this video from YouTube, please watch this video till the end.
But of course, when people see success, there's bound to be copies.
Seeing that Swayle has copied content.
It's a major issue when people aren't just copying these ideas, they're ripping off individuals entirely, stealing other people's wording, their behavior, and so on.
This is kind of old-fashioned thing what is happening on YouTube, that people are copying each other's content. So they are not directly copying the content, but they are copying the idea. So
this is exactly what Swayle is doing. In this video, I'll dive.
Yeah guys, point to be noted, he's saying this is what exactly Swayle is doing.
Swayle, the mind.
Not only Swayle, many YouTuber does this, and there's no problem actually to Juna. See, I'm not your hater, but I'm saying Swayle has not copied any content. This is a thing which is done on YouTube since longer time, that people are copying each other's ideas. So copying ideas and then creating your own video in your own unique format cannot be termed as copying. The allegation that you are saying of stealing means that you're directly copying someone's content, means you're downloading someone's content and you're directly uploading it on your YouTube channel. So which Swayle have not done that. So that's technically not stealing. So there's an interesting story which is coming on here. Just have a look.
All begun. Swayle posted his video, The New Cave Dweller, Nightmare.jar. The video very quickly skyrocketed in popularity.
At a time, Cave Dweller mod was very popular and very trending at the time.
Collectively making videos showcasing the mod, in turn giving Swayle a significant boost in his popularity. In that month alone, he gained over 20,000 subscribers, but this boost wasn't going to take Swayle.
I'm watching Swayle from around 50,000 subscribers, so
all the way to 300,000 subscribers,
and I'm watching Swayle till now.
That he boasts today. While the mod, for a short period of time, did revolutionize horror content on YouTube, it still lacked many aspects of development, as it was essentially a remake of the original Cave Dweller, with some basic retexturing. The Dweller itself behaved the same way, but I won't be diving into all that similar. I'd recommend checking out Rod's video covering that section entirely, 16th of December. This was just 6 days later of Swayle's first horror video. In this video, he showcased the mod which he had only once seen before, and this was the updated version of the Wendigo. The mod itself performed the same way as Nightmare.jar, again, just a different look to it. But this wasn't the end to it. 2 weeks go by, Swayle posts yet another remade mod, the Goatman. This trend of creating mods, well, renaming already existing mods and retexturing them, continued throughout a plethora of Swayle's videos.
If one idea is going on YouTube, and if I come and just add some of my little changes to it, my little creativity to it, and if I just change that idea and do another video, then this is not stealing. This is something we call creativity. This is not termed as stealing.
As mod creators made a total of 20 mods across a 5-month period, but as Rod pointed out in his video, out of these 20 mods, 4 of them were remakes of already existing mods. But up until this point, Swayle hadn't really done anything to notably damage his career. Well, that wasn't up until January 25th, 2024. But before I jump into this part, let me show you a little something Swayle said.
I'm gonna say this before anyone else finds out. Don't steal mods. For example, I just found this mod pack on CurseForge. I'm not gonna give the name out because I'm currently trying to get it down. So he made a resource pack, and if you go into the resource pack, it has the Goatman noises and also some of Nightmare's noises. So he took those mods and he made his own resource pack. You're not allowed to do that. That is copyright claim, and he didn't credit any of us in the description on CurseForge. And he stole my From the Fog thumbnail right here with Herobrine. I set this up. I remember the day I actually made that thumbnail, and it is so annoying how people can just take it and just make something new out of it and not give credit. I would
like to make a point here, that is, if the exact mod was copied and pasted, then we can say that yes, it is a theft. Yes, it's a cheating. But Swayle didn't copy the exact mod. What happened is Swayle might have copied the 60 or 70%, but he did added the rest of the uniqueness to it. Yeah, of course it's wrong. Of course I support that YouTuber Rod, that yeah, Swayle, you should have given credits, because credits is what most important, because through credits then we can know who is the owner, who is the Nobel Prize winner, and who is the upcoming scientist. So here of course Swayle has done wrong. See, I'm not hater of anyone, I'm just putting a bias point here.
Fifth is so important. This is the day Swayle posts another mod, The Man in White. Swayle claims that he happened to stumble across this mod randomly scrolling through CurseForge, but that's far from the truth. On February 7th, a conversation can be found of Swayle speaking to Mado within Swayle's Discord server. Mado is the individual who made the first Man from the Fog mod creator. Rod pointed out a very good point in his video, which I'll repeat. If Swayle's intention was to get the mod taken down, as it was a copy, it doesn't really make sense why he would still make a video on it. But regardless, we fast forward a little bit. Swayle posts another video on the man in the white mod. White apparently had now received yet another update. Swayle claimed that he found the mod creator, even though in his Discord server, he was still going about how he didn't know where or how to find him. Interesting. Well, that's an obvious lie, because just a few weeks later, Swayle exposed himself again in his own Discord server. You can see he's going on about how he had someone to remake him the mod, but where he copied thumbnails, titles, and things like that. But it slowly got to the point where Swayle was completely ripping off Calvin. And for those who don't know, Calvin is a very popular content creator who essentially has been the driving force behind Minecraft horror content, being revived recently. But do you know what's really shocking about Swayle copying Calvin? When I say copying, I don't use that term lightly. Swayle is quite literally copying word for word, phrase for phrase, exactly.
At this point, I would say that Swayle copying Kelvin, because what Swayle is doing is Swayle is actually literally copying the mod and just giving it a restructure, or just a reshape, or just a new outline. So that's technically legal. That is technically legal, like no legal. But actually, Swayle should give credits to the original user that at least he is doing, because that's the mod he has not created. But instead, what Swayle is doing, that Swayle is making fun of it, which I kind of didn't like.
Exactly what Calvin is saying within his videos on several occasions. Here is a 40-second clip. First from Calvin's video, then Swayle's.
I said it before, I'm gonna say it again. Listen, 11 cobblestone is all you need. 11, 2, 3, 4, and then sword. There you go. Done. Done. GG.
Before anything, your boy needs some stone. All you need is 11 pieces, and then drop the pick, walk away. It's as simple as that.
Yeah.
Okay? That's all you need.
Swayle did copy the technique here, I would say, because I have watched this video. Swayle did copy the technique, yeah. Because initially, this is what every YouTuber does, is just to copy the bigger YouTubers in order to get views. So now many people will say, I'm also doing a controversy here with all the big YouTubers so I can get views. No, I'm just keeping a biased point right over here. I'm not also even asking you to like or subscribe.
Now at first, Calvin stayed in the dark about this. Another content creator, Blasolic, attempted to interview Calvin for a video regarding the situation. Calvin informed him that he wanted absolutely no involvement in the drama with Swayle, as it simply was going to cause a mass flood from each other's fan bases. The situation then kept developing, with Swayle messaging Calvin on several occasions, essentially apologizing for having similar video concepts. This resulted in Calvin replying by coming out with a community post.
So basically, Calvin is not interested in this, is because he is the owner of the mod, and he can, if he has one unique idea and if he can create one mod, then he can definitely create 1000 more other mods, and he can definitely create a great fan base and entertain his audience.
Calvin spoke about how he's not friends with Swayle, and his content being copied is an ongoing problem of several months. How he's tried to talk to Swayle, but in the end, there has been no cooperation. Swayle will non-stop.
At this point of view, Calvin has taken a pretty neutral and a mature step, is he doesn't want any controversy or drama here. So if someone is actually stealing his content, then he of course knows that fans won't be lied for too long. Right now fans have known that all the credits goes to Calvin, so probably Calvin will be followed and will be given all the credits. So at the end of the video, legally Swayle has not done anything wrong, but ethically and morally, copying someone's content and then just reshaping it is actually bad. So at least credits has to be given. But though at the end it has been seen that Swayle have apologized, so that kind of covers up some of the hate, but not all of the hate.
Shortly after this post, Swayle locked down his Discord server due to the mass hordes of Calvin fans sending hate towards him. In my opinion, rightfully so, Calvin has attempted to work with Swayle and sort this matter privately, but Swayle would rather continue the chase to views. I'd also like to add a small part before I end off. An individual who I mentioned a large amount during this video, Roderick, made a video going over Swayle and his associates' disgusting behavior in detail. However, shortly after Rod posted his video, Swayle strike down his video for no apparent reason. A complete false strike. Swayle abused the power he had and took away a 40-minute video that Rod spent a very long time on, which just shows the lengths that Swayle will go to instead of changing his behavior and apologizing for it. He'd rather
Yeah, this is the thing that what Jonah is talking about is absolutely correct. I knew about it completely that yes, that video was taken down, and this behavior what Swayle did was absolutely not taken into account, and it's not tolerated anymore. Because see, I'm not a hater of anyone here, I'm just giving my biased point of view. But Jonah and all the other fans and the people who are watching this video, if Swayle continues to do this behavior, then his popularity and his all fame is gonna be falling down very soon. So there is still time. If Swayle can do something, he can do something.